Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Chi with Divine Vibrations with Chi, and thank you so much for joining my channel today. Um, I hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties. Things have been kind of slow. It's been stormy in Portland, Oregon, where I'm at. So let's hope everything rock and rolls as I hope it will. And thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful uh, fall, winter, stormy, gray. I just love it. I love days like this because these days are good days too, because it helps you appreciate all the sunny days as well as all of the lovely fall days, and all the leaves are falling, the wind's blowing, and my favorite wind chime is just like going crazy, which tells me that, yay, fall's here. And I love fall. I love all the seasons actually. And that's one of the greatest things about living in Portland, Oregon, is that you uh, get to experience all of the seasons. And I'm super fortunate living where I live. And it's 555 my time right now. Woohoo! Raise the roof on synchronicities. So thank you so much for joining me for the My Soul Challenge. For those of you who are just joining me, every week, I pick a card from the My Soul Challenge by Dr. Renee Purdy. It's a wellness journey, and it's for me. I don't know if you guys have kids or not, but I do. And my kids, they love the movie Trolls. And you know how it's like no troll left behind? Well, I believe in no soul left behind. No soul left behind. Let's all get to where we need to be our best selves, our highest selves. And that would just I love that. I think that that's part of my journey, is to help you out there achieve your best self and me achieve my best self. So join me on my journey. So let's go ahead and pull a card. And how this works is there's this. Let me just show you. It's the My Soul Challenge, and you basically pick a card every week, and every week there is some kind of challenge, and it's not even hard stuff. It's stuff that you could totally do. Let me just put it to you this way. If my 7-year-old could do it, you could definitely do it. Oh, that one turned upside down. So I'm going to take that one because it flipped over. Oh, it's another one from, oh, I like this one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. It says, what we fear of doing most is usually what we need to do. Boy, isn't that the truth? And I think that's what life's journey is about, right? Like so many of us are afraid of coming into our own, being ourselves, doing what we in our innermost self know that we should be doing, right? Like we all run away from that because we want to be whatever the trend is, right? We want to be the in people. But what we don't realize is that being in is being into yourself and being yourself and what you're here for. Because in the end, when we leave this world and our energy leaves this suitcase of a body, we are the ones that are going to be wondering, well, did we get where we needed to be? Did we reach that pinnacle of success that we need to be? And success is not necessarily measured by how much money you have or what you own. Success, I believe, is you reaching your best self, the juicy stuff. Did you love with all your heart? Did you give unselfishly? Did you go through life without judging other people? Did you go through life without passing judgment on yourself and learning from yourself and your experiences and other people's experiences? So that's super important. And it doesn't mean that you need to let other people walk all over you, because that's not what life's about either. But it is about doing what you need to do and stop fearing what you need to do, but rather live that which you came here to do and fulfill that, right? So As you can see, there's a little barcode right here, right by the mandala, and that is linked to a program. It's an app. It's called the My Soul Challenge app, and I have it on my phone. And every week, I scan it and it says, "Yes, I'm ready for a new challenge." I'm on level 3, which is super awesome. So let's see if we can scan my card here. Come on, buddy. I am so not a technology person. Maybe that's part of my challenge in life is to become more technology minded. I don't know. Maybe. After all, I am doing a YouTube channel, which I never in a million years would have thought that I would be doing because I'm not technology minded. I probably have a pretty archaic channel. One of these days, maybe I'll be like, maybe I'll figure it out. I was hoping. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I'm working on my soul here. It's a soul goal. Okay, so let's start the challenge. Says, do something that scares you every day. No joke. I'm not shitting you. That's that. Do something that scares you every day. Wow. Being a parent will do that to you. So let's start the challenge. It says about this challenge. What do your fears stop you from doing? Doing something new or different is scary, as this lies in the realm of the unknown. You're not kidding. Doing something that scares you helps you move past your comfort zone and doing things greater than you ever imagined possible. Like one day, I'm going to learn how to surf. I am. I'm going to learn how to surf or boogie board. I'm not very good at swimming, even though I love the ocean. I love the ocean, but I need to bond more with the ocean. It's hard to do here in off the Pacific coast in Oregon, the rough waters, cold waters. It says, say, do something that scares you every day. Go for it. Get out of your comfort zone, and you'll see how your fears start to disappear. For sure. Ask for support when, and so the challenge inspiration is asking for support for facing your fears. Maybe that is signing up for a class, a swim class, or for me, if I wanted to go ahead and go surfing, which I actually went kayaking recently a few times and I love it. So I'm getting out there on the water a little bit more. I'm working on it. Um, start your start with smaller fears. So of course, for me, it would be swimming and becoming a more proficient swimmer, and then maybe get on a board. Try something new, which you know, kayaking for the first time is something new when you're afraid of not being a good swimmer, right? So celebrate your success. I made it. I did drown and I kayaked for like 3 hours. It was super awesome. Um, and then suggested daily tasks are reflect and write down at least 3 fears. So those are good things. Like I'm afraid of heights. Actually, technically, I'm afraid of falling from heights. So when you're 4'11" and 3/4, don't forget the 3/4. Everything's tall. Everything's tall. Everything's high up. Even a 3-step ladder is high up, yo. So I have issues with that. So I'm going to work on that. Maybe I'll start with, I could go to the rock gym and I could start rock climbing. That might be a good way to get over my fear of heights. Try something new that you've been avoiding. Do something you've been putting off due to fear. Do one small thing that scares you today. Celebrate your success after facing one of your fears. Step out of your comfort zone and create your own new challenge. So I might have to come up with something fun for me to go ahead and step out of my comfort zone when it comes to this. Now, one of my fears was actually getting in front of a freaking camera and being me, which to some people is strange and some people not. Who cares, right? And that was one of the things that I actually wanted to do, was to get out of my comfort zone, to get out here and start a positivity channel, to put out some positive energy into the universe, because the universe definitely needs some positive vibes. Let me tell you, there's some good stuff happening in this world and some not so good stuff, right? And I think the only way we tend to balance that out is by putting out our positive vibes and being the best people we can be. So, for those of you who have watched my channel before or seen my episodes, I like to do an affirmation every time I put out a video. So this is my affirmation toolbox, and look at all those beautiful chakra colors. So I'm just going to pick an affirmation today, and let's see what it says. Blindly, I don't know what it says. It says, I am strong. My body and spirit are resilient. Absolutely. Yeah, I am strong. I'm strong enough to carry a boogie board out. I'm strong enough to get up after those waves thrash me. Oh, that's awesome. I'm strong enough to paddle for 3 hours on a kayak. I'm strong enough just to be me. I love it. So let me get some messages from my own cards. I love these cards because they just have these very simple messages on there, and that always cheers me up and kind of leads me. I'm just going to grab a handful. Let's see, that felt really good. Just, I am heard. Maybe some of you need to feel heard or want to feel heard. I do feel heard. I feel heard by the universe. I feel like since I started this challenge and this journey of trying to really dig deep into my inner self, I do feel heard. I feel like the universe hears me and is really with me on what it is that I want to do in my life, or rather what I promised that I said I would come here to do, right? One step at a time. Boy, did I need to hear that. Because oftentimes we want it to just like rush and flood us. Like, I want blessings right now, I want to be living in Hawaii right now. I want to have this right now. I want to be driving that right now. And those are all really good. And if you're a law of attraction manifestation type of person, which I am, I do believe in the law of positivity and attracting like things. And so when you're a positive energy, you cannot help but attract positive things. And you tend to actually repel anything that isn't on your vibration. But a lot of people feel like, well, when it doesn't happen like in their timing, that they get super disappointed, right? They don't feel heard. They don't feel heard, but you are heard. And it is one step at a time, because let's be honest, the universe can't always, produce things just like that. It can, and it happens. And I call that a miracle when things happen just like that, or like butter. But let's be honest, it takes time for things to fall into place. And if you listen carefully, you can hear all of your wishes and dreams falling into place, and you can feel heard all the time. But it takes one step at a time. And that one step at a time is actually a form of preparing you for those blessings. Because if you sometimes get your blessings just all at once, it's kind of like being a lottery winner and never having money, right? You don't know what the hell to do with that. You're like, I've never had millions of dollars. So, how do I handle and manage millions of dollars? Well, you might need a lawyer and you might need an accountant and you might need somebody to help you, like a business consultant or a financial consultant. And all those things takes time and learning. And so, in a way, if you go one step at a time and you learn, um, along your pathway, then and you listen for the clues that the universe is sending you, and you understand that you are being heard, you'll get blessings, especially when you go within, right? Go within. That's what this soul journey is all about, is going within, finding yourself, finding your best self. Find the inner person that you are. Because let's be honest, this thing right here, this is just a suitcase. It is your traveling handbag. You want to call it a Birkin or a Louis Vuitton, that's fine. That's whatever, And how well you take care of this exterior carriage, if you will, is how long your journey lasts, your trip, you know? And if you abuse it and you don't take care of it and you neglect it, then of course your journey is going to be cut short. And you may not accomplish all the things that you, in a different dimension and in a different realm, said that you were going to do. And so, in some way, may feel unfulfilled. So no soul left behind. Don't leave yourself behind. Don't leave your baggage here. Uh, Clean out your closets. Clean out your baggage. Unpack. Unpack. Go within. Listen to yourself. Feel heard, and take it one step at a time. And you will find that if you do that, and you do what you fear most doing, at the end of all of this, you might find that, wow, what a freaking trip, right? What an awesome trip. One that you'll never forget. And you might meet some amazing people along the way, and you might do some amazing things, and you're going to be happy. And that, I think, is the most amazing thing in life, is that we all find our true happiness, that we live a life of happiness. And I want that for you just as much as I want it for myself. So thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I am Chi, and this is Divine Vibrations with Chi. If you like any of this content, please like, subscribe. Thank you so much for the like that came through. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Join me on this amazing journey called life, and let's have a great time. Namaste.